What kind of gift would you give to somebody that you really love or really admire? We're thinking about the Magi or the wise men who come to give gifts to Jesus. And I asked the question, what gift would you give to someone that you love? Because people ask, why did the wise men give gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to Jesus? And some think that it's because these gifts are symbolic. They're symbolic of what Jesus came to do. Jesus came to be a king. He came in his priestly ministry, and that's the frankincense, and myrrh because Jesus came to die. But it seems that quite early on, actually, people interpreted Jesus's gifts from the Magi to be gifts of just sheer importance and value. These were just seen to be really important and beautiful gifts to give to someone. And I think it is interesting that over time, the church, as it's interpreted and made sense of this story, has given meaning to those gifts. I think that's a really important and precious thing, and we can talk about that another time. But I guess just this thing about us giving something that's precious to us, that's important, that we think someone will like, is really special, really, because in this story, God accepts and likes the gifts. I can imagine like these wise men or the magi, they've got these gifts, they're from a country that makes gold, they're from a country that makes frankincense, from a place that has lots of myrrh, and these things are really important, they're precious, they're part of their culture, right? There's things that are part of our culture that we think are precious, right? If someone came to my house and I really respected them, I know what kind of food I'd love for them to try and to give them, or I'd love to give them a taste of the things that I think are really beautiful. And I think the same is true for us and God too. I think God loves the things that are precious to us and wants to meet us in those special places. So I wonder what the things are in your life which are really important to you. Perhaps bits of your culture, maybe it's music or art or food that you have, the traditions that you have that are really important to you. And how do you think God would feel about them if you offered them to God as a gift, whatever that might look like to you? I'd love to know what you think about that as a concept. I'd love to drop your thoughts in the comments. And let's keep thinking together. Let's keep dreaming together. And I'll speak to you soon. Peace.